7:22 on a Monday. Thank you so much for joining us for a good day. And if you're having a cup of coffee, perhaps it's time to think about money as well, right? Now, it was John Hausman who said back in the day, people knew how to manage money because they earned it. Well, these days, there may be a little less emphasis on money management and even the value of a dollar among young people. And that's something that Palmetto Citizens is trying to change. ERIN Timmons, why is it so important for kids to know about money? I mean, they got mom and dad.
They do have mom and dad, but the sooner you get started, the better. Advertisers understand that kids are little consumers, and so they are targeting them, and you want them to go ahead and figure out, you know, the importance of saving, sharing their money, all of those things.
How do you do that? I guess my dad always had an allowance for me. It was $3. It wasn't much. It was $3. But I had to do certain chores each week, and he would dock me if I didn't do, like if I didn't take out the trash or do the dishes. He would write it down, and Saturday morning when it came time for him to fish out, little alligator arms that he was, he'd fish out the wallet, he really was, and he'd get out his $3, but he'd pull the notepad. Like, well, you didn't do the trash on Wednesday.
Well, it's impressive that he was sticking to it. I think that's the biggest problem. Allowances are great. If you can be committed to doing it. You want to go ahead and figure out how much money you're going to give the child, what you want that child to be paying for, so you know what the right amount is. It's a great way for them to be able to have real money to practice with, so that when they're on their own, they've had some experience, and it's not like, you know, they're 16, 17, 18, just getting their first checking account, and they've never had to handle money at all.
What about when Christmas and birthday comes and grandma gives you, she writes a big fat $5 check? Because no lie, my grandma, I'm significantly older than 21 years old, and she will still send me like a $5 check for Christmas, and I love it. I love every dollar of it, and it's great. But what about the kids who sometimes you get more than that? But what do you think?
I think you should think about opening them maybe a savings account, getting them in the habit of going to the credit union, making deposits. You can go over the statement with them. I think that would be a great idea. And also, if it's important to you that they share their money, like give it to church or charity, kind of get them in that habit as well, as well as saving it. So.
What about building like a mini budget? Like if you want, if you want a Nintendo or a new game or an app for your iPhone or whatever, making them make sure that they get to buy it with their own money, because mom and dad are like an ATM machine. Hey mom, I need $20.
Oh yeah. If you can come up with a goal, like something larger that they're interested in, and get the kids to work towards saving to that, that's a great idea. And if mom and dad, if it's something larger, maybe you can even do like a matching, for every dollar you save, I'll give you 50 cents or something like that to kind of encourage
That's complicated math, ERIN Timmons. I'm not that bright. That is complicated math.
I was a journalism major too, Tyler, so I hear you.
So at Palmetto Citizens, you've got a couple of free workshops, and I do love free. Kids, for you at home, assessing the value of a dollar, free is always good.
Yeah, definitely. Next week is actually Credit Union Youth Week.
Okay.
And so in honor of Credit Union Youth Week, on Tuesday and Thursday of next week, we're doing a couple workshops. On Tuesday night, the 24th, we're doing teaching your child the value of a dollar. And it's for adults and guardians of young children. We'll go over the importance of, teaching them, how to teach them, allowances, that sort of thing. And then on Thursday, we're doing a special workshop just for teens. It's called Teens and Money. And we'll go into, wise use of credit, handling your accounts, that sort of thing.
Awesome. Great stuff. And of course, those items are free, and I like that.
Yes.
Again, kids, free.
But you have to register.
See, a little responsibility, even when it's free, there's still responsibility. Dang it. That'll be all right. Of course, we'll get links for you at midlandsconnect.com/GDC. And in fact, we're going to be talking more about the value of a dollar in our Facebook story of the day here in a little bit. We'd love to hear how you actually instill that value into your kids, and how you can recommend maybe other folks do as well. You log on to facebook.com/WatchFox and weigh in. We'll be doing that in about 10 minutes or so. But ERIN Timmons, thank you so much.
Thank
Palmetto
you, Tyler.
Citizens Federal Credit Union. Great stuff as always.
Thanks.
The value of a dollar. And when you only earn a dollar, that's pretty valuable. There you go. All right, well, speaking of dollars, how about a billion of them? Yeah, the selling price of $1 billion. Programmers are scrambling to find the next big photo sharing program to cash in on. Coming up, we're going to take a look at what might be the latest and greatest $1 billion program. Do not move.